It is hard to comprehend such conflicting descriptions of this city. The French traveller Louis de Grandpré called her the handsomest town during his travels to India in the late 18th century. Just a few decades later, British poet Rudyard Kipling would describe her as the city of dreadful night. Previously, we have seen how the British built a permanent reminder of what was to them a magnificent empire ruled from here. We also saw how the city's nationalist poet Rabindranath Tagore spent a lifetime evangelizing the spirit and culture of the region through his words, and even took the unprecedented move of publicly renouncing his knighthood. This metropolis, which is more than 300 years old, has seen it all: splendor and mass murder.
As many of you know, I have a number of favorite cities, and I am in one of my most favorite cities on planet Earth, and that is of course the great Indian city of Calcutta, where I was born. Welcome to Calcutta.
Nobody really knows how Calcutta got her name, but one theory is that she was named after the black goddess Kali. Religion has played a pivotal part in Calcutta's history. Like the rest of India, the main faith is Hinduism, followed by Islam. The fact that Calcutta is even a part of India is totally down to religious demographics. Bengalis are deeply religious and worship regularly at home. Hinduism goes back 4,000 years and is said to be the oldest religion in the world. Wherever you are in Calcutta, you're never far away from the colourful images of different Hindu gods and goddesses. There are temples everywhere, and people going about their daily business always find time to stop for a few moments and offer their prayers. There are many Hindu festivals that take place across India. Most people would have heard of Diwali, for example. But there is another one called Durga Puja that is unique to Hindu Bengalis and Calcutta. Puja means worship, and the festival centers around another goddess called Durga, known as the Mother Goddess. I make no exaggeration in saying that it is probably one of the most magnificent religious spectacles on planet Earth, and in every sense a 4-day carnival. Each year around October time, the noise from Calcutta's traffic is drowned out by the distinct rhythmic beating of the drums, expressing joy at the goddess's arrival.
People who haven't been here and haven't seen Durga Puja, it's unbelievable. I mean, there are so many big festivities in around the world, so many big festivals in India. But this is, in my opinion, unparalleled.
The glorious 10-armed goddess Durga is the spiritual daughter of the handsomest town and descends on the city. The image worshipped is of Durga mounted on a lion in battle with the devil, known as Mahishasur. Durga's eventual victory over Mahishasur represents the destruction of evil in the world. The much anticipated festival is the region's biggest religious ceremony and is a time for prayer and family gatherings, as Hindu Bengalis exchange gifts and travel around the city, visiting the hundreds of marquees known as pandals that have been specially built for the festival. Everyone, regardless of religion, enjoys the festivities. I'm always mesmerized by the sheer grandeur of these temporary pandals, each housing clay statues depicting the goddess in battle. The rest of India turns its attention to the handsomest town, as the city goes into holiday mood and basks in the spirit of Mother Durga. in scenes that I always find spectacular and very spiritual. On the last day, the hundreds of statues of the goddess from all over the city are immersed in the holy river Hooghli, which flows through the heart of the city. People dance with joy on the banks of the river Hooghli as they hang on to the last few moments of the festival. The Hooghli itself, a tributary of the river Ganges, is holy to Hindus. It is here where it is believed that the spirit of the goddess leaves for the heavens for another year, escorted by her consort Lord Shiva. Before being immersed, Durga is spun around one more time so that she can take in another glimpse of the handsomest town and bless her city before she leaves for another year. The goddess was even more powerful than the mighty British Empire. In British Calcutta, wealthy Bengali families celebrating Durga Puja would often invite government dignitaries who would also have to bow down in front of the goddess. It isn't totally clear why Bengal celebrates this festival with such vigour. There appears to be a historical link between the evolution of Durga Puja in Calcutta and British rule as a whole in India. Way back in 1757, British Calcutta was invaded by the ruling Prince of Bengal, Siraj-ud-Dowlah, who resented British domination. A battle between the British East India Company, headed by Colonel Robert Clive, and Siraj-ud-Dowlah's army took place in Palashi, about 90 miles north of Calcutta. Clive won, with Siraj-ud-Dowlah being killed during the battle. This was a turning point in colonial India's history, as the British took a firmer grip of Calcutta and ultimately the rest of India. At the time, many wealthy Bengalis welcomed the British victory, comparing it with Durga's victorious battle. Ever since then, Durga Puja celebrations in Calcutta have taken on a whole new meaning, although there is rarely any reference made to this battle today. I said in a previous episode that Rabindranath Tagore's legacy was the fabric of Calcutta. However, Calcutta's reverence for this ancient Hindu goddess is on another level. Many say that Durga Puja is the economic lifeline of the city. Having been here myself many times during the festival, and coming from a family that has celebrated Durga Puja at our Calcutta home for generations, I would say Durga Puja is Calcutta and demonstrates the inner warmth the people of this city have. The atmosphere in Calcutta during those 4 days is electric. I cannot compare it to anything else I have ever seen.
And the people have always been, for me, very warm, and during pujas it's like the character, the personality of Calcutta seems to be more, it seems to blossom more. I mean, you can feel that this is Calcutta, this is home, this is me, so it's like more easy, and it's Calcutta. So
next time on The Handsomest Town, we visit what was once Asia's most fashionable street and taste the famous food there. We take a look at why people love being in this city and what Calcutta means to them.
Calcutta is a very live city. People are very live. They want to help each other, and there is a bonding in the Calcutta. Whenever people meet with each other, they really want to help each other.
Just walking around, it's awe-inspiring. The sense of history here, of things, historical events that have happened in this place.
Look out for episode 4 on the RDG Productions YouTube channel. Stay tuned, subscribe, and thank you for watching The Handsomest Town.
You've just watched an RDG production. Thank you very much for your time. If you like what you saw, and I hope you did, then why not subscribe to the RDG Productions YouTube channel? All you've got to do is search for RDG Productions on Google, and you'll find a picture of me wearing a hat. That's the one. Subscribe to that and you'll see many more films from RDG Productions, and you'll get alerted if you want to be. So again, thank you for your time and keep watching RDG Productions on YouTube.